most valuable franchise in the NFL?
NFL.
I think the Giants are up there as well.
Giants, Cowboys, Patriots,
and the Redskins, and there's another one. Yeah. Maybe the Seahawks. Because they have like a billionaire owner as well. But either way, that's kind of besides the point. But what I'm saying is that it's kind of funny to me that people always talk about, see, the Seminole tribe and the University of Florida, or Florida State University, they have an understanding because they had dialogue. Nah, payments are being made. That's what's happening. I remember, was it last year before last? I turn on my TV and I see this team with these turquoise uniforms on, college basketball. I'm like, who the hell is this? And I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. It says FSU on it. I'm like, who the hell is FSU in teal? Yeah, it's Florida State University, but they have this deal with the Seminole tribe that they get to pick. They get to pick the uniform. Or there's like a turquoise day or something like that, because a lot of Native American jewelry is made out of turquoise. So they instantly go from garnet and gold to turquoise. Yeah, this is something that really happened. And it's because, like, the fact that some white boy can run out on the football field on a horse in full Native American gear and chuck a flaming spear into the ground, and that's not offensive?
You heard the guy that was the mascot from what was it, 04 to 07 or 08?
They got shanked or something.
Got killed.
Yeah, over some gumbo.
Chili gumbo recipe.
Yeah, dude. Like if you read that story, you don't hear like FSU mascot, you swear it's black people. I'm gonna just keep it real, because like black people, by the way, take that kind of stuff very seriously. Like, so if you hear gumbo recipe and somebody died, yeah. Somebody was in there peeping over grandma's shoulder, and she couldn't handle it no more, so she beat somebody to death with a rolling pin. I can't laugh at it. Yeah, I can. I can laugh at people who die stupid death. What you doing arguing over gumbo seasonings? It's ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know how this Redskins thing is going to end, because I'm on Daniel Snyder's side. Screw you. It's my property. I bought it. I own this team, and I own the likeness Washington Redskins. It's like when the trademark people was like, no, we're not gonna reestablish a trademark, so not anybody can sell Redskins apparel. It's crazy. That's ridiculous. Why? Because it offends somebody, it hurts somebody's feelings. And then here's the thing that we always do. That now, this is the new thing, not the new thing, but this is what happens in society now. People think to get their point across even more, they start talking about the kids. You see, you don't know how it feels when your kid comes home and tells you that he's being bullied and he's called a redskin. Really? Did that really happen, Mom? Really? Somebody? And if it did, you know why it's happened? Because you're out here protesting it. See, kids will use things once they know it hurts you. But chances are, before somebody was out protesting and making a big deal of it being a slur, yeah, a kid only thought a Redskin was a football team. Then they find out what? Oh, I can get at somebody with it? Bet. Because kids are a-holes. They're mean. We were. Kids today are mean. Yeah. They don't change. So I don't. Again, and then I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm not ever in favor of personal rights being stripped. I don't give a damn how offended you are. Be offended. If you're Terrence Moore, don't look in those people's yard. You don't want to see the Confederate flag, don't look. Because then he started talking about how the Georgia Tech fight song has like a little twinge of Dixie in it. Like, what the hell does that even mean? A twinge of Dixie? Because they still sing Dixie at Ole Miss games, even though the Confederate flag has been banned. Like, man, maybe it's just in my life, I feel like there's more things to worry about in life. You know what I mean? Like, there's real racism going on. Like, Rob, you were telling me a story the other day, right? About a school on the black side of the county that we live in, right? That can't even have, it's summertime, and the kids is in there burning the hell up.
Yep.
You can't get regular resources at my kid's school for an overhead bulb. Well, the school he went to last year. It takes 2 months for the county to provide an overhead projector. Yeah.
Oh, for the projector. Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, the thing that they use. Back in our day, it was an overhead projector. I'm assuming they don't use those anymore.
But now it hangs from the ceiling. It's like a smart projector connected to the computer called a Promethean.
Yeah, those things. That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So meanwhile, I got to worry about that level of racism. Not somebody flying a damn flag. Not that. Because I understand, and Rob is proof of it, that on the north side of the county, instantly. What you need. They probably got them on deck.
But you know what? What's so crazy is that up there on the north end, like the school I work, the classrooms all had their own individual heating and air unit, right? Where they can control it right there in the classroom. But then, like at the school I am now, it's the standard, the county, the thing that the county controls, because the county controls the heating and air in most of the schools, and they don't have the individual heating and air unit. So, it's like night and day, man.
Yeah, and by the way, Rob, which school is older? Which one of the schools is older?
The white school.
Which one is that? When you talk about the air conditioner, which one is that?
The one with the good air conditioning in every classroom.
So the old ass school got the. Yeah. So my only point in bringing that kind of stuff up is, that's the kind of stuff that I'm trying to worry about. My kid getting properly educated to be able to face this world. Confederate flag in existence or not. Is he going to be prepared for the other parts of the world that really affect people? And that's it. All right. We are the Sports Kings. This is Sports Kings Live. Right down here in Atlanta. Guess what's happening? Not guess what's happening. The Falcon Stadium is being built, but a guy got injured today, Rob. A serious head injury occurred at the building of the Atlanta Falcons' new stadium. And it immediately took me back to when the dome was being built. You remember a guy fell off and died? Almost right on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he fell and died. We were young, though. We were like, when was the dome built, Rob? You know this.
When was what?
The dome built.
91. It opened, 90?
91. Yeah, so we was young. We were 13, 12 years old.
Ninth grade.
But I definitely remember that happening. I was like, damn, the dude died right here where they're going to play football at next year. Yeah, and the day again, it almost happened again. See if I can find the actual article for you guys, man. He actually, there it is, Falcon Stadium construction worker injured in accident. This is the Bleacher Report, actually. I thought it was the AJC, but it's the Bleacher Report. Tyler, this story comes from Tyler Estep of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reports the injury occurred when metal scaffolding from the structure fell on him. Jesus Christ. Atlanta police and fire police were both called to the scene, and the ambulance was also on site when the reporters arrived. John Spink of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution provided the picture of the area. That doesn't matter. The Atlanta Falcons, which currently play in the Georgia Dome, broke ground on the new stadium 14 months ago. I'm trying to see if they have the guy's name. Doesn't look like it. But he's gonna be all right. He suffered what they're calling a severe head injury. But hopefully he had on a hard hat. So maybe that kept him from being fatally injured. Say it that way. All right, what else do we have here? Brandon Spikes, he copped a plea in that hit and run where he kind of just he left the Bentley on the side of the road and thought nobody wasn't gonna find out it was his, and the Patriots was like, yeah, we know it was yours. Goodbye, Brandon. He just signed a deal, like a 1-year deal, like a month before, and got subsequently cut. Aaron Hernandez was back in the news today. He appealed his conviction, as everyone knew he was, and he appealed under the grounds of apparently his lawyers are accusing one of the jurors of having it out for Hernandez from the start of the trial before any testimony started. And they were trying to get the conviction overturned based on that. The judge was like, nah, not buying it. You kill the dude, take your ass back to jail. But they are going to investigate the juror in question. Speaking of going to the pokey, going back to jail, Warren Sapp. our favorite get naked man. Yeah, it seems like he may be going to the pokey, dude, because that thing.
He's from Beetahoe tribe. We were just talking about the Seminoles. He's from Beetahoe.
Apparently, he violated. He may have violated his parole agreement from the hooker situation. The hookers that he was trying to bang collectively that didn't turn out well for him. By now being indicted for this for stomping his girl out or stomping on her face in D.C. So he might be about to face 30 days in jail and 24 months of probation. Bad look for the homie. But bad things happen to bad people, and I'm all about that. Here's a more uplifting story. The Lions are going to have LGBT night, Rob, versus the Vikings.
Yeah!
Like, see, you're an idiot. And see, that you just proved my point, too, by doing that. Like, because now you don't have to do that. Like, if you're stupid. If you, like, to me, and like, I'm not a gay man, but I could just, it kind of comes off as patronizing. You know what I mean? Just be cool. You feel me? You don't have to have, black women with hair weave night. No. Just be cool to people, to regular people. Like now this whole idea of like now we have to single out how accepting we are of your lifestyle. We have to extra prove it. Nah, you gotta do that. Cause like what is that gonna be like, by the way? Cause see now it's another one of those things that now like it has to happen and I have to see it for me to get the image of what it's gonna look like. Are they gonna be flying ISIS flags there? Is that gonna be happening?
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
They gonna run out on the field. The Detroit Lions flag comes out first with the first cheerleader, and then the next dude has a quote unquote ISIS flag. If you don't know what I'm talking about, at Sports Kings Live is our Instagram account. Just scroll on down the old timeline.
Scroll them down. Scroll them down.
Is that what I said? That was Freudian.
No, I said it. No.
Oh, I don't listen to myself. Stop doing that, Rob. So yeah, and then the fact that they're doing it against the Vikings, where that kid Josh, whatever his name, that cornerback, was what?
That's probably why.
Gay people getting married. Why. That's just like forcing yourself on a child. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Dumbass. Yeah. Like, and then when you apologize, don't apologize for what you said. Just apologize for being such a dumbass. Because I'll accept that one much, much sooner than I will sorry about what I said. Because you're not sorry about what you said. You meant it. You meant every word of it. And finally, in the land of the NFL, before we go to break here, Hank Baskett. Rob asked me yesterday if I went to the movies, and I was like, nah. Went downstairs, the old lady was dealing with something, and then, she was all caught up.
Hank, they used to play for the Eagles?
Yes. So she's all caught up.
Kendra Wilkerson.
Huh?
Kendra Wilkerson's husband, the playmate.
Okay.
Playmate.
Yeah, the white girl. So yeah, she's all caught up in this marriage boot camp thing, celebrity marriage boot camp, and they're on it. Yeah. And one of the things that have come up in this marriage boot camp is apparently that the incident that happened with Hank Baskett and the transvestites. Yeah. he still doesn't talk to his wife about it. He's just trying to make it go away, and the therapist is like, no. You need to talk about this. So today, this article comes out. We're probably going to be late to break, but I've got to read this to you, Rock, because it is hilarious, dude. What he said happened. Okay. He says he didn't cheat. It was just about a weed deal that went wrong. Baskett asserts what is that? Is that he was just trying to buy some weed and randomly fell into a three-way situation with two transgender women.
Yeah, right. That ain't what happened.
Let me finish, John. Let me finish, dude. But again, he had no idea what was happening. It all started when Baskett saw a couple smoking weed in the grocery store parking lot. So he approached them and asked them to buy some. They told him to hit up a house for the drugs. When he got to the home, he went to use the bathroom. I saw something. This is a quote. I saw something I thought I would never see in my life. explaining that a new transgender woman apparently greeted him at the door and she was kissing another transgender